Hello, this is the non-economic news summary. The Council of States has approved a fresh $1 billion to boost the nation's agricultural sector. Governor Ibikunle Amosun of Ogun, who briefed State House correspondents after the Council's meeting at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, expressed hope that the amount would enhance federal government diversification programs. The meeting, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari, had in attendance three former heads of state, General Yakubu Gowon, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, and former President Olusegun Obasanjo. The Federal Executive Council, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari, has approved $6.7 billion for the construction of Ibadan-Kaduna Standard Gauge Railway. Addressing State House correspondents on the outcome of the meeting, the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, said the project was part of the Ibadan to Kaduna Railway project. It would be recalled that the federal government approved $1.2 billion for the construction of the Kano-Kaduna Standard Gauge Railway. Amechi said China Exim Bank had agreed to finance the Ibadan-Kano Railway project. President Muhammadu Buhari says Nigeria is open to investment and ready to provide leadership for Africa in oil and gas. The president, while declaring open the first Nigeria International Petroleum Summit, said the forum was designed to showcase to the international community policy direction and efforts of government in the petroleum sector. Similarly, the president, at the opening of the 39th Kaduna International Trade Fair, pledged to make Nigeria among the safest and attractive investment destinations in the world. The president said his administration would continue to prioritize the industrial sector by focusing on rebuilding the nation's infrastructure. The Central Bank of Nigeria has provided additional $210 million to meet customers' requests in various segments of the foreign exchange market. The bank's acting director, Corporate Communications Department, Mr. Isaac Okorafor, said $100 million was offered to authorized dealers in the wholesale segment of the market. Okorafor said that the small and medium enterprises segment got $55 million, while customers in need of foreign exchange for tuition fees, medical payments, and basic travel allowance were allocated $55 million. The Depot and Petroleum Products Marketers Association of Nigeria has given the federal government an ultimatum to settle the 650 billion naira debt owed its members. The executive secretary of the association, Mr. Olufemi Adewale, said failure to meet the deadline would force its members to disengage workers to reduce the debt burden of borrowing to pay them. He said the sack of workers would lead to a shutdown of all DAPMAN depots nationwide, with multiplier effect on nationwide supply and distribution of petroleum products. For details of these and other stories, log on to our website nan.ng.